Okay. So I'm here with Clare Jones, a wonderful lady, and her family are part of Maybridge, and it's lovely to be at church with them. And Clare, for those who don't know you, could you just tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, sure. Hello, everybody. I live in Littlehampton. I am a teacher previously in former life, and I worked mainly with children with special needs. I adopted 3 children 4.5 years ago, and I've not gone back to teaching since then. I've just been investing in them, really.
Wow, fantastic thing to take on. And those of us know you do a phenomenal job with those 3 children. They're very blessed. At the same time, because you're a bit mad, you've also been working on this project called Creative Heart for the last few years. Could you just tell us a bit about what that is and what the vision for it is?
Yeah, sure. Yes, I am a bit mad. I'm taking it all on at once. But in a nutshell, I've had a long-standing vision, dream of opening a sort of creative hub, an arts cafe. I tried to do something 20 years ago and it didn't work out. But once I adopted the children and made the decision not to go back to teaching, just felt God was reawakening the dream in me, really. And with my friend Fliss, we'd run a community arts group for many years. We'd always talked about doing something along these veins where it would be a place where people could come and get creative, because obviously for mental health and combating isolation and loneliness, things like that, creativity just is brilliant. So we talked for years and years about it, and yeah, God just reawakened that dream. We got together, we prayed for a year, just dreaming, writing, scheming, planning, pushing doors, and here we are now. It's taken 2 years to renovate the building that we're in, but we're opening hopefully on the 20th of July. Oh.
And I've been along to the building a couple of times. So I've seen the transformation. It's huge. The building is absolutely huge, and right in the heart of Littlehampton, isn't it? So it's a fantastic, very visible space that anybody could come along to, and it's a wonderful place that God has given you.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's amazing, and I keep picturing myself that it's actually happening. God's favour has just been all over this project, and I hand on heart, like, it wouldn't have happened any other way, because there's no way. We've had so many miraculous things that have happened, and even obtaining the building itself was a miracle in itself. So I
was going to say, I know that there's been a number of incredible ways God has provided or done things that were unexpected. Could you give us a couple of examples? I know there's many, but could you just tell us one or two particular things?
Yeah, well, I mean, the main one really is acquiring the building, because it was derelict for 2 years, and it was a private landlord who actually owned it. Actually tracking him down was one thing, but when we came to view it, there'd been a lot of flooding inside, and it was just in a right state. It looked like it needed hundreds of thousands of pounds spending on it. And we wrote to the guy, the landlord, just a handwritten letter, said, hey, we're 2 women, we live in Littlehampton, we've got this vision, we want to do this, that and the other. And everyone said, oh, he's never going to agree to it. And he rang me up and he was like, I love your vision, I love what I love to do, and let's get some quotes for repairs, and then we'll go from there. So that in itself is an amazing miracle. And then we've how long have you got? I've got miracle after miracle of things, provision just for equipment and finances. Quite often we'll say, we really need this, that or the other, and then a couple of days later someone will come along and say, I've got this, whatever it is, do you want it? And we're like, oh, that's exactly what we needed. So there's fridges, washing machine, dishwasher, paint, everything, furniture, all the furniture has been donated. So everything, we're very passionate about making use of what we've already got, and upcycling, recycling, being good stewards of our stuff and not seeing things go to landfill. So it's just been amazing, really amazing.
It's fantastic. I would encourage anybody at Maybridge who's not been along to come, once you've opened, to come and check it out and buy a scone or something, or scone, I'm told it's got to be scone. I think it's gone, but everybody should come along and just check it out and see what you're doing and see what God has done there, because it's wonderful. Is there anything else as a church that we can do practically to support you further in this?
Well, obviously pray for us, pray as we open. We're kind of stepping into the unknown, as it were, in terms of, how it's all going to work on a day-to-day basis. We still need volunteers. So if anybody would like to volunteer, we've got different voluntary roles in the cafe, befriending, cleaning, maintenance, gardening. We'd love people. We need people who are reliable. So it was sort of, going to come every week or once a month or whatever they can manage. So prayers, if anyone wants to volunteer, and come and support us. So come and buy a coffee, like I say, and a cake. We're selling lovely homemade, yummy food, nothing deep fried. So it's all made here and all yummy. So yeah, do come.
I will very much sacrificially come and buy some yummy homemade food.
Exactly.
Part of my way of serving. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot, Claire. Great to hear from you, and hopefully lots of us at Maybridge will pop by in the months ahead.
Yeah.
And just all the best of it, and totally can see God at work in it. And so thank you for following him and being a faith example in what you're doing. It's great.
Thank you for all your support today. It's means so much. It really does. Thank you.
Pleasure. Thanks. Bye-bye.
Brilliant. Bye.